And welcome, everybody. Welcome to all of you joining me right here on Zoom. And welcome to the rest of you joining us, wherever it is that you are plugged in. It's good to have everyone here. It's 12/12/24, which mathematically makes sense. 12 plus 12, 24. So it's a good date. Now beware, because tomorrow is Friday the 13th, so that's going to be a bit more challenging, but we'll get there tomorrow. We'll see. We are just a few seconds from getting started, and you know what to do. And we come together to this sacred space of meditation with a shalom chant, inviting in our space energies of peace and wholeness and harmony to infuse our meditation practice today and every day. So I invite you to join me in chanting shalom together. Take a breath for shalom. Gently letting the body find and recover again the natural rhythm of its own breath. We step back as the observer. We rest as awareness. And as we do so, we invite the archangels to come and sit with us in our meditation. We invite Uriel, whose name means the light of God, to come and sit in front of us, shining its light upon us, bringing clarity to our heart and mind as we dive into this practice. On our left is Gavriel, whose name means the strength of God, bringing us discipline, steadfastness, determination to engage in this practice day in and day out. Behind us is Raphael, God's healing. Who heals us from all that we need to release, all the obstacles, all that ails us in expanding the heart, awakening the soul. On our right is Michael, whose name means that which is like God. Michael holds a mirror to us that we might look into it and recognize ourselves as that which is like God, created in the image of the One, created as the image of the One. We can imagine those archangels sitting beside us, or we can understand that those are archetypes of energies already existing within us. Energies that are here to cheer us on, to help us rid ourselves of all limiting beliefs, all negative self-talk as we engage in this practice. And as long as we connect, as long as we stay into the practice, we can help but be successful. Now we remember our kavanah, our intention for our practice, that all of us, each of us, may recognize, awaken awareness now for the greatest good of all. That each of us might recognize awakened awareness now, right now. For now is all that is, for the greatest good of all. Resting as awareness, we understand that now is all that ever is. Even when we read into books stories of the past, they become alive in the very moment that we read, in the present. Even when we read into books imaginings of the future, those imaginings are happening right now in the present. Any thought arising about our younger years is happening right now. Any thought arising about our tomorrows is happening right now. When we plan for the future, we do so right now. When we try to heal the past, we do so right now. when we come to engage with the thought arising, we notice that by the time we are aware of it, the thought has already been thought. Being aware of a thought right now is being aware of what just appeared and was and is by now a little bit in the past, slightly in the past. This breath we are mindful of. We could really be precise. We could really see it, feel it, taste it, sense it happening now and now and now and now and now. If you follow the in breath and then follow the out breath slowly, you can see that all we have is now. Even the length of the in breath or the length of the out breath is only a succession of now moments. We observe the in breath, for example. At some point, a thought might arise that we are in the middle of the in breath, halfway from the beginning of the in breath to what we imagine will be the end. We have a felt sense of it because we've observed the breath before. So we can say, oh, this is the middle. I'm halfway through the in breath. Can you feel that? Now, if you observe this halfway point of the in breath, sensations in your nose, by the moment you observe that halfway point, the first half of the breath no longer exists. All we know is the halfway point, and the second half of the in breath does not yet exist. All we have is the halfway point. Do we exactly know it's the halfway point? No, we imagine. Every breath is different. Every in breath is different. No two in breaths are the same length. But just notice, in the perceived halfway point, the first half no longer exists. It's not there. It's gone. It's gone. And the second half hasn't appeared yet, so it's not there either. All we have is right now. There's an illusion of continuity. When we think of the breath, we think of the full in breath and full out breath. But in our direct experience, we only experience the breath moment after moment after moment. Can you see that? Can you experience that directly? The illusion of continuity versus the radical presentness by simply observing the breath, coming in, coming in, coming in, coming in, coming in, coming in, going out, going out, going out, going out. If I could speak fast enough, I could say a million times coming in, a million times going out, and still wouldn't be able to capture every single fleeting present moment. In the moment of observing, past and future collapse. There is only an illusion of things unfolding with a beginning, a middle, and an end. And think about it, if that's true for just the breath, how even more so is it true for every illusory flow of our moment to moment life? We may be under the impression that there was a morning and now it's noon and it's going to be afternoon, as if there was a continuum. But that's a story. We exist just like the breath, one flash of a second after another. There is only now. Even the beginning of this meditation is gone. Never to exist again. So, why do all spiritual gurus tell us to live in the present? Because if we live in the present, and there is no room for stories of the past or the future, there is no room for the separate sense of self. No more stories, no more identification with stories. And gently, right now, we let go of our practice. And taking a couple of deeper breaths, perhaps, to help us transition out of our meditation. And letting the body stretch if the body needs to do so. So many books have been written about the power of now. There must be a reason behind it. For now, we'll close with our Shalom chant as we dedicate our practice to all beings, including ourselves, of course. May all beings find Shalom, find peace, harmony, and wholeness in their heart and in their world. Wadani. Thank you all.
Donnie, thank you, Rabbi. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Modiani, thank you.
Danny, thank you.
You're welcome.
Adani, thank you, Rabbi.
We'll see you tomorrow. Take care, everybody.